As we have been reporting, there is a push to tighten the leash on people using fake service dogs here in Connecticut. And joining us this morning, we have Richard and Vicki Horowitz from Barkbusters to further break down the issue. And along with them, they brought Chester, a 1-year-old golden retriever. And Chester's so cute, sitting there like a good boy. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Very important topic.
Yes.
People really rely on their service dogs, and a lot of people really need it. First of all, tell us what's happening here.
Well, I think the problem is that people are not going through the proper channels and really getting an actual service dog.
Gotcha.
And so there is a specific definition of what a service dog is by the American with Disabilities Act that states that a service dog is supposed to be specifically task trained to help people who have limitations or disabilities that impact life functions.
So they might be autistic or
they have PTSD,
vision impaired, hearing impaired, so the dog is trained,
mobility trained,
right.
Because they really, and what people don't realize is it's a really major process in order for these dogs to become service dogs.
Sure.
And there's an actual procedure and special programs they have to go through. You can't do it yourself.
Now, I've put my dog through comfort dog therapy training. Not the same, right?
That's correct.
Different.
That's
so
correct.
people need to understand the distinction of that too.
Right. And in order to have a service dog, they have to go through specific training, like Vicki said, and it could take 1 to 5 years to train a service dog. It's not just sit, come and stay. They have to be obedient. They have to be non-aggressive.
Right.
Okay.
And they have to learn specific skills, whether it's to help with retrieving items. People use them if they have medications they need to take.
Opening doors,
right.
things like that.
Even accessing things that they can't reach, you know.
Are there specific breeds that can become service animals? Or?
Actually, any breed can be a service dog.
Okay.
Okay. It's not limited to a particular breed, but they have to have the right temperament. They can't be aggressive. They really have to be focused. Okay. If there's distractions, they can't be paying attention to the distractions.
Yeah, they can't be reactive to things going on around them, which is part of the training that they go through, and that they learn that when they're working, they're supposed to be focused on their owner at all times.
Gotcha.
The problem with people, though, sometimes is people will go up to a dog when it's working. And people really should ignore these dogs when they're out doing their job with their owners, because their owners are really relying on them to keep them safe.
That's right.
We want people who have service dogs to go out in the community and to be able to do things and have that comfort of knowing that their dog is there to help them.
And that's a good thing for parents to teach their kids at a young age, is that you always ask if you can pet a dog before
any
you want to.
Any dog. Right.
Exactly. And people should do that as well. So what can people do to go through the proper channels, either find one or?
Well, first of all, they have to select the right dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Second, they should get the dog some obedience type training so that the dog is focused on the owner. And then they need to go into the specific training that they need to help them through the daily activities.
Right, and they need to find organizations that really provide that service dog training so that's done professionally, because they do get a certification that they need to have on them that shows that their dog is really a legitimate service dog.
And you can find one that's already been trained too.
Of course, yes.
Right? You don't have to go through the process necessarily yourself. And Chester, you're being so good down there. Is Chester
Chester's not a service dog.
Just very cute.
He's really a lover.
Yeah. He's being so good. He looks like my Ben.
He does. He really,
Can I just mention one thing about the emotional support dogs? People think that any dog can be an emotional support dog for people who have mental illness and those types of things. And those really have to be determined by a psychiatrist or a trained professional. And they need to have a mental illness in order to have an actual emotional support dog. People don't realize that that's really a qualification too that needs to be done.
Thank you for helping us understand. Vicki and Richard Horowitz, Barkbusters.
Thank you.
Chester doing so good. Such a handsome boy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.